Hello everyone and welcome to another 1 minute video. And today we're going to talk about the difference between the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. Okay, so the present perfect simple, it focuses on the result. So if you think about the example, I have painted the room. It's finished, the action is finished, but you want to show the result. The room is painted. Okay, we often also say that it's permanent. Okay, so it has a more permanent feel when you say I have painted the wall. That means it's painted. It's not a temporary situation. And also we use the present perfect simple with how much or how many. So how many cakes have you eaten? And something like that would be an example. Okay, and in the present perfect continuous, we focus on the action. Okay, so I have been playing football all day, for example. Okay, so the focus is on the playing football, right? We don't want to talk about the consequences or the result of playing football. We focus on the action. It's also something kind of temporary. Maybe I have been living with my parents. Okay, if you say I have been living with my parents, it means that it's a temporary action, that you don't think this is permanent situation. Okay, and it also emphasizes the length of time of the action. So I have been painting my room all day. Okay, it's like I've been painting my room all day. Okay, so that was a quick introduction into the difference between the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. Okay, one thing to know is that sometimes you can use either. So with verbs like work, live, and study, it's possible to use either the present perfect simple or the present perfect continuous. So you can say, I have worked in my company for 2 years. Or you can also say, I have been working here for 2 years. Or I have been living in London for 2 years. I have lived in London for 2 years. So it's possible to use both in that situation. So that's why it's a little bit confusing sometimes, but just think about what I said in the first part of the video, right? That the present perfect continuous, it focuses on the action, okay? So it uses these action verbs, okay? So I have been playing football, right? We want to emphasize the playing football. We don't care what happens later, right? And then the best example is with painting the room, right? Let's think about that for 3 tenses, the difference between the past simple, the present perfect simple, and the present perfect continuous. If you can understand this, then you're, wow, it's amazing. So let's think about past simple first. I painted the room. I painted the room, okay? In that case, it's in the past, right? And maybe it's in the long past. It's in a far time away in the past, okay? There's no relation, there's no connection to the present moment, okay? That's the past simple. It's a completed action in the past. The present perfect simple then is I have painted the room, okay? In this case, it's finished as well, okay? Like the past simple is finished. But in this case, we have this connection to the present. So why is there a connection? Well, really, we did it in the recent past, and we want to show everybody. It's like, oh, look, I have painted the room. Okay, so that's the reason. And there's this connection between the past and the present. That's the present perfect idea, okay? And then the present perfect continuous, the focus is not on the result, it's on the action. So you're saying, oh, I've been painting all day, and you have paint all over you, and you're very tired, and it's not finished. Okay, so you want to emphasize the action, maybe the length of time, something like that. So if you can understand those 3 examples, take a minute to think about that and try to think of another example, right? I think that's the best one for me, the best example that I use to explain the difference between these tenses. Okay, I hope that helps, and if you have any questions or if you want to write some examples in the comments below, that would be great. And subscribe and you'll get a notification about new videos every Monday. So see you next week. Bye bye.